Greetings all. Happy Earth Day. R0022 coming to you from the Great White North. Knife reviews. There's lots of them on the internet. So I thought I would jump on the bandwagon and do one as well. And this is going to be my first knife review. So let's get started. Today we are going to do a review on a SOG specialty knife. However, it will not be on the SOG Flash 2. Great knife, but this has been reviewed many times before on the internet, so we won't do it. The SOG Aegis, another great knife, but also has been reviewed a few times on the internet, so we'll pass on that as well. But I have not seen this knife reviewed on the internet too much, and it is the SOG Twitch II XL version. So I thought, well, I just recently obtained this knife to add to my small but growing collection, and I thought let's do a review on it. So let's get started talking about this knife and some of its features. First off, this is a all-metal constructed knife. Just as an example, this SOG Twitch II, or Flash 2 rather, is a fiberglass reinforced nylon handle. Makes it a bit lighter, or much lighter, but it is basically a nylon handled knife. And the SOG Flash 2, or Twitch 2 rather, is a aluminum handled knife. This knife feels extremely solidly built. It's thin. The construction is almost laminate in the back portion behind the frame lock and the safety. And that just gives this knife an overall great feel. I believe the weight on this knife is 4.2 ounces, which isn't too bad. I mean, you can definitely feel it in your pocket, that's for sure, but I don't have a problem with it. One thing I do like about this knife that is different from the Twitch 1 and 2 version is the pocket clip. SOG gets this right. As far as I'm concerned, of all the different knives that I have seen, the best pocket clip going is the SOG. It has the deep carry, and it is extremely hard. You are not going to lose your blade via the pocket clip, that's for sure. So that is one great feature of this knife. The other SOG Twitch 1 and Twitch 2 don't seem to have that feature. The knife clip, the pocket clip rather, just goes to the end of the knife, and it seems to be more open without the logo. So I really like that, I really do. This knife has a lanyard hole for those that wish to put a lanyard on it. As I said, this is an assisted opening knife, as most SOG folders are. This knife opens via a flipper button on the back or thumb studs on either side of the blade. This knife right out of the box opens extremely quickly. It is just slick as can be. Thumb screw or thumb studs, to me, they open equally as well, and to me that's not problematic. I have heard people say that they have a problem with the thumb screws, but on this XL version I do not believe that is going to be an issue. The blade, let's look at that blade shape. It's great. I particularly like it. 3 1/4 inches AUS 8 steel. Some say not the best, but for me, I think it's great. This knife is not an inexpensive knife as it goes in Canadian money, but I firmly believe you get what you pay for, and this is a great knife for, say, under 80 bucks. The blade is wickedly sharp right out of the box, that's for sure. And it's going to do a multitude of tasks for us, or for me. What else can you say? It has a back lock, has a safety switch on it, so the knife won't open in your pocket. I particularly don't use it, but for some that want to, it's a nice feature. This is a line knife, so you definitely is going to add a little bit to the weight, but as I said, at 4.2 ounces, I don't have a problem with it. So all around, this is a great blade for an EDC knife. I suppose it could do several tasks if asked for, but I don't think if you're in the market for a knife like this, you can go wrong with the SOG Twitch II XL.